What is cracking, guys? JP here again, bringing you another update of my 90-gallon reef tank and my other aquarium system. So currently the metal halide just turned on about a few minutes ago. So all the fish are out and they're doing pretty good, to be honest. Blue-green chromis are all happy. My firefish are happy. Yellow wrasse is happy. Royal gram is happy, and Bangicarn, like I said, everything is doing pretty good. So for the corals, let's start with the left to right, okay? Starting from the left, I got my bicolor frog spawn here, doing pretty well. A green torch. It's not as green, it's a little bit brownish in this white light, but that's okay. Over here is my golden hammer. It is huge now. Definitely gotten big. I got some mushroom right here in the corner. And right back there, my Ricordia Florida. I think this is the Yuma. My Gorgonian is doing pretty well. Got my green purple hammer. It's doing pretty good. There is some weird variation going with this branch right here. As you can see, this is originally a purple tip green hammer, but some of the tips are turning green. So I kinda don't know what's going on. I don't really know. Zoanthids are doing pretty well. Some of my favorite zoanthids are these kinds. This is the gobstopper zoanthids. It really shines even in white light. It shows its true color. Here's some Sunny D's. I got some other zoanthids here. I did had some problems because there's some weird bacterial issue going on. So I'm not sure what is going on exactly. But this purple monster is going nuts. Purple Death. Got some Fire and Ice, some Fruit Loops, pink zippers, and back there. But yeah, I need to find more of these kinds. I did lose one kind of, I can't remember what it was. It was some kind of orangey pinky one that's like relative to these kind of zoanthids. But I lost it. That's very common too. I need to find like solar flares, some James Peach. I can't remember the other one. Oh man. But it's there. Alright. Move a little bit to the right. Got my other chaos back there. It's hanging. I don't know what this coral is. It's like plating, but also kinda encrusting. Got my, I think this is a Rainbow Monty, I believe. There's my King Midas Zoanthids, Tubbs Blue. It's a little bit purple right now, but hopefully the blue will go out. Some Angel Tears. Got my Plating Monty right here. And then this guy, I don't know what this guy is. Does anybody know what coral this is? I don't really know. It's not trying to focus. There you go. It's kind of plating. It's like a chalice, but it got this weird polyps that sticks out. So yeah, I don't really know. And it's green, and then the outside ring is orange. So I'm not sure. My SPS is doing pretty well though. So I did had a little bit higher alkalinity in the past few weeks or so, so I did have some STN issues, especially this red planet right there. It's a little bit STN on the bottom, but it stopped. It's kind of growing on the top now, so that's okay. I'll leave it in there. Got some of the purple This, I don't know what this is. It's like a purple and greenish in the bottom. It's shooting a lot of branches, as you can see. Got some of these. I don't know what this is too. It's green, metallic greenish. It's shooting a lot of branches. My Walt Disney back there. Excuse me, fish. It's doing pretty good. It's starting to shoot at a lot of branches. This very shaggy coral is doing pretty well. My PC rainbow. It's still kind of in the process of shooting a lot of branches. My tricolor valida right there, pretty good. Shooting, like I said, it's shooting a lot of branches. You can see all that growth tips. There's my Oregon blue tort. You can see it's a little bit STN on the bottom. Like I said, it's because of the highlight and high alkalinity with low nutrients or nitrates and phosphates. So now I've increased my nutrients and lowered my alkalinity a little bit. Now I'm running about 10 DKH. So my Hawkins Toraki. One of my favorite coral right here. This is the yellow porites. Really shines in white light. So yeah, it's growing nuts too. It's really liking this spot where it's high flow and high light. There's my Pink's bird's nest back there. It's not focusing as much. There we go. So yeah, it's growing there. It's not as pink. I'm not sure. Maybe because of the highlight. Maybe I'm not sure. But maybe it's a different bird's nest. But we'll see. Got some of these. Another acro right here. If it's gonna want to focus. It's shooting a bunch of other little nubs. My pink Cadillac. It's a little bit green, and then the tips are pinkish reddish. One of my brightest corals right here is this pink Setosa. Look at that, it's really orange. It's starting to encrust on the rock, so which is a good thing. Got my purple stylo back there. I got another kind of stylo right here. I think this is like some kind of green purple stylo. But in high light it's just all reddish or brownish. Might need to lower the lighting on this one though. On the side right there, some weird red acro that I got. It's like some kind of I don't know what it is. It's very stubby. It's not as it's pointy compared to the other acro. Got my Miyagi tort. It's growing nuts. Look at all of that little stalks just shooting out. Got my green pavona. This is the mint green ORA pavona. Very, very nice. A chip. Got my Valley green slimer frag there. I did frag a little bit of that tall branch. You could start to STN too. So it was pretty bad. It's growing that little nubs now. My bird's nest. This is the more greenish bird's nest. There's my little STN Sunset Millie. It was already STN a long time ago, but there's a little flesh there, so I'm saving it. Here's my Jason Fox Fox Flame, I believe. It's a little bit brown right now. It's like it's acclimating to metal halide. Got some red Digi. There's my another of that purple acro. And my green humulus right here, that's a little frag-eared nub. I'm not sure if it needs highlight or it needs high flow, but I'm just letting it here. I'm not really sure. It's a humulus, so I'm gonna guess it's a high flow. I need to move it a little bit better. I got some Zoanthids, some Hurricane Chalice. Got War Coral right there. Got my GSP on a separate rock. It's starting to grow. I can't believe it grew back. It was only like 2 polyps. And there's a little bit more now. So I saved it a little bit. My orange pavona, I believe. Jack-o'-lantern. lepto. Got my, I think this is I think it's like a reverse Jedi trick or some kind of Jedi trick Monty is encrusting. Got some Micromusa. Got my green Platygyra. It's starting to kind of round out around, as you can see, which is very nice. Got my Superman Monty or Mystic Sunset Monty. The encrusting, I'm kind of scared of because they will encrust and go nuts. So I have them on a separate rocks, as you can see. Got my Lantana Monty. It's very nice, yellowish, greenish. Burning Banana Stylo Staniella. Got this pink stylo. It's not as pink, but hopefully when it grew over time it will be a lot pinker. Here's another Humulus that's a little bit bleached. I got this from Live Aquarium, so it was already pretty bad, but that tip is doing okay. I might move another coral there though. Yeah, I'm not sure what this coral is, but it's pretty cool though. Fish wise, everything is doing pretty well. I really like this yellow wrasse right here. And my firefish is doing pretty good too. Two of them. Two of my royal grandma is happy. The big one is the male and the small one is the female, but the female is the boss one of them. So yeah, crazy. Blue green chromis, super happy. Then when they got the bigger tank. Alright. What is my other highlight though in this log? I have a conch, but it's hiding right now. It's really hard to see. You can kind of see it right there. But yeah, it's hiding. Alright, let's move on to the filtration system. So, same old. I try to keep it as simple as I can. Kalkwasser protein skimmer with the carbon air filter. My bucket, trash can, refugium. Still doing pretty good. I did split this in half. So I have like an egg crate in there, and I got Chaeto and some other red macroalgae in there, like red ogo and red gracilaria. In here, I have filter sock, carbon, and then extra just rock and rubble to just back up. I have I made a little DIY air bubbler. I'm pulling air from outside, and I just use a medicine or allergy pill bottle, drilled some hole, and it's bubbling right there. It's really hard to see though. But yeah, it's just bubbling. Alright, pretty good. Here's my little coral cutting system. No controllers, I just try to keep it as simple as I can. Next part is I have this 40-gallon. I am running some carbon in here for now to help it clear out. There was a couple pests in this system. First is I found some flatworms. Mainly, I'm not sure if it was like a LPS eating flatworm, but I removed it with a revive. A couple of weeks ago, I bought some $5 coral. One of my local buddies were he was breaking down his tank, so I got some $5 acros. But the problem is a couple of them have some flatworm, like acro eating flatworm, which is a bad thing because I saw some bite marks on this coral and right here. So I got some coral revive, coral cleaner. I use one of these leak tight multi-mix. What I like about this is I use 1 liter and 1 cap full of this and just mix it and dip it for 15 minutes, and holy crap, that's a lot of acro eating flatworm that came out. But let's get through with what coral I got. This one, I'm not sure what this coral is. It was like $5. This one, he said it was like WWC purple, not purple, WWC yellow tip. I'm not sure. This one back there, I don't know what that name is. It's very, very bluish, but it's also very, very nice. The same guy, I think it's like some kind of millie right there in the middle. It's not focusing as well. And then I got a purple bonsai, bonsai acro. Got green polyps with purple body, which is I always liked. Got what is that called? Strawberry, or not strawberry, strawberry shortcake coral. Then I got some Acropora, some yellow-green Acropora, which is very, very nice and yellow-green. Really very hard to take a video of these stuff. But yeah, one of these guys, this one right here, will be like very blue tips and creamy base. So this is the second week of dipping, and it seemed to help. I don't see any more flatworms. When I received them, I cut all the base, cut as much of the dead coral, and then put them in a new plug and dip them. So that seemed to help. My mollies are doing pretty good. 3 out of 5 mollies survived, and they did lay some little babies, 6 of them too. Look at that. So that's a start of the new fish in this system for nitrogen supply. Uh-oh, out of focus. But he gave me a, I don't know what this is. It's a can, free can. This was full of bubble algae. So I just cut the rock off and then glue as much as I can, and I just keep an eye on if there's any aptasia and just glue it shut. So far so good. I got some Zoanthids here in quarantine too, or this Nirvanas. It's just very, very brown in male halide, so I didn't really like it. And these grow like weeds. But yeah, one torch is not doing pretty well, as you can see. I'm not sure why. It was not already doing pretty well because it was shaded from the big one, and I need to check my magnesium too. And all of these corals has just been dosed in kalkwasser, so there's no problem with alkalinity. Alkalinity stays about 10, pretty good. All right, let's move on to the next part. Right down here is my quarantine system, or my freshwater. My Sahika cichlid is doing pretty well. The baby fish are actually getting big, and the mother fish is starting to eat, so that means it's a good sign. I don't even know what to do with these guys anymore. For this one, I finally finished tank transferring this Coral Beauty. No parasite, no ick, no velvet. I might do a Pro 2 doses of it. Like I said, I tank transfer this in a 5-gallon bucket every 3 days. And dose prime every day. And now it's done. It's 5th transfer here. And I don't see any problems, no ick. I heard people say it's very cautious with Coral Beauty, but some people, they don't have any problems because, you know, it's one of the least angelfish that will nip the corals. Your flame angelfish will definitely nip your corals, but Coral Beauty, it's kind of hit or miss. More chance, like 80%, and I will not nip. But look at the corals, the Coral Beauty though is so very beautiful. So I got this at my local pet store. No one bought it because, like I said, he was hiding on a corner of the decoration. And I just use a gift card credit. And I got him. He was very healthy. He's been there for like a good month or so. Down here, my little algae reactor system. I'm trying to grow some grape calorpa. This is not the racemosa kind. This is actually from Hawaii, from IPSF. And it's growing pretty well. They are a great company. I received the first shipment of this and it died. And they sent me a new one for free. But yeah, this is the one that's edible. I'm from the Philippines and I used to eat this all the time. So I'm just letting them grow out. Then I'm gonna transfer them to a more better tub soon. But they're growing. That's a good sign. I think it's like Calorpa lentifera. Got some with that red gracilaria. I got some, I don't know what that is, that green. It's like sheet. I can't remember the name. Ulva. But yeah, I need to push down some of the algae, the ogo, because it's floating and it's dying. There's no fish in this system though, so. But yeah, I'm excited for the coral beauty. I wanted to get a bristletooth tang, the whitetail flameback bristletooth tang or Tomini tang, but it's not available anywhere at all. So soon. Oops, sorry. Alright, well, that's it for the update. It's a pretty long video today, but I'm using my Canon M50 camera, which is very, very nice. Let me shut this so it's a little bit more quieter. There we go. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and happy reef keeping. Adios.